was in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. Wide open spaces. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field. Treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Makes a grab right down the middle. He's loose. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Fires to the right. He's got it. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Catch in the middle. It's Moulton. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Under fire. nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Makes the catch. It's Smith. There he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frog. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Uncorks it. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Past the 30. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's the pressure. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in on the left. Open spaces. He's at the 20. Tap. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, LSU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
TCU 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Got it in the middle. It's Booth. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Right on the money. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
But we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. To throw, it's Pavia. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frog. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Now adjusting. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
To the air on second down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown, TCU. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To throw, it's Pavia. Oh, they're after him. That's reeled in. It's Winfield.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man, it's Patterson. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Lost to throw again. Pressure coming. He wants a big play here late. And he reels it in inside the 30.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Great job by the defense, staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they
It's a seam wide open. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense got it. They're on the run. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Shoots it to the left. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Taking it the other way.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to...
Cool. Yeah. All right. Huh? Who, me? Yeah. Dang. Oh, I gotta walk on top of it. All right, man. Keep up. What it is, man. I said what it is, man. Hold on, I'm dog trying to get my big ass. Oh, my mom invite me to go in the room. So try to sneak in that room. What? Nah, that's an online game. They shouldn't have deleted it. I said that's an online thing. They shouldn't have deleted it. 'Cause I signed into your shit. I signed into your shit all the time. Who, me? Playing NCAA? No, I didn't buy it. No, I didn't buy it. I game share with Shard. Huh? I'm not about to get on 2K. But probably not right now. What you about?
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Scanning the field, it's Pavia. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown LSU! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Recovered by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
What's up? Haha, Alex. Haha. My God. Yeah. No, I got a pretty solid team. Want to see my team? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Those playbooks are expensive as shit. Huh? Oh, welcome pack came with a playbook? No. If you're going to use your points, you should get the starter pack. The starter one, the it gives you both. My bad. I'm not trying to eat all in the mic, but yeah, I would guess. I mean, it's either Texas or LSU, and y'all are going to. I'm majority rules. It's majority rules. Look, seriously? Yeah. And let's put it in so we can get some games in. Uh, This nigga pissed on the floor. It's no more conservative. It's no more conservative. Yeah. Hurry up, man. It's like, hurry up. I got like an hour. You should already still have an invite. I'm talking about Bryce. I was saying, no, not that one, 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 not that one. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That one. Yes, that one. You see how many blues you get? Okay. Yeah, they will. Well, I feel you. Your team is probably was better than mine. Unless you're about to spend $100. I just gave you the best offer. Yeah, but it's a one time thing, right? And it's a one time thing for a reason. It's gonna build your whole team. Yeah, you're gonna get 8 players on each side or 12 players. Tried to tell you that. Bryce, can you tell him the best pack so he don't feel like he's wasting his money for his points? You're gonna be satisfied. But you already had to pick your the type of offense you would want to run. Don't just pick anything. Or just pick anything. I'm not sure. I would think they're balanced or spread. I'm not sure. You don't get a playbook. Not a playbook. No. Yeah. I mean, it matters about the players you're going to get. Dude, just calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You can sell them for fucking 67K coins. Calm down. God dang. Hurry up. Look how many coins you have now, man. You can go and get it. What are you? You didn't open the pack. No, you didn't. That's what you think you just paid all your points for? Why are you going so fast? Oh my God. Well, can we get excited about it? Oh my. 83. You just passed up to 83. What are you talking about? This guy here is. What did you expect to get out of those packs unless you would have paid $100? For the 85 overall early access? Look at your. He said, "Boy, that's you. You picked that offense. He's got to be trolling right now, bro. He has to be. Yeah, they paid $100 for that pack right there. Go to the first one. That one. They paid for that one. Might as well just save the point. It don't matter. I don't care. How about you go to the auction house and go buy another fucking 84 or something? Buddy, how about you go to 83, 84? Yeah, how fast do you think these motherfuckers is? He's at 86 overall. He's 1.3 billion coins, Richard. You think they're spending 1 million coins right now? No, he's not. He's about to buy the same pack you were about to buy. Buddy, let's just play and buy someone later. Well, I want you to go get someone. You could probably get someone faster, or unless you want to just save your coins for someone else. But I mean, you sound like you want to run it back. I would spend my. Yeah, 'cause my running back's at 81 speed. Yeah, I have receivers. Yeah, my receiver is way faster than that. Nigga, I was scared. I didn't know how to join the squad. I didn't want to join in with a random. I didn't want to join with a rando, and it's not letting me press triangle and invite you, bro. Like it's tripping, bro. No, I like my running back speed. My running back speed 76. I just told you that. Yeah, the playbook you start off with is shit. Yeah, just start doing that in like 30 minutes or an hour. And with my base playbook too, man. Hey, man. It's the first, yeah, it's the first day for everyone. Yeah, I paid too. Yes, I did. I paid 50 to get on me. That's what I'm trying to tell Shorty. I'm like, we finna just play swanks. Look at that. Calm down.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
No, you just can't. Yeah, you just can't. I ain't gonna say you can't do that hover shit, but you can't. I ain't saying you can't do that hover shit, but you can't just do the hover shit. Isn't just you know what I mean? Right. But you could blitz the hover, and it's just free blitz because he's just gonna rush down the middle. Yeah. But most people aren't blitzing that hover guy. Yeah, bro. You were running for your life with a fly route, and then he just covered him. I'm like, what the fuck? But that I think that's just Texas, though. I think Texas is just crazy, bro. Yeah. They actually show the stats under their cars now. I like how they play
The
Fiend.
Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Oh, I didn't know you said that. Like, this guy's so like, golly.
From the gun, the running back has it. Running into the open space. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the...
Intercepted, and the first drive Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's a defense that prides
Oh
themselves
my
on taking
God,
the
no
football
way.
away. They can impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the
Oh
opening drive.
my
Doesn't matter.
God.
It doesn't matter. They stole a possession. That is huge for their confidence.
Yeah, I thought that he was on the move.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Brock.
God, get the first down.
Tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game.
Straight ahead and truck a nigga.
Distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice 3rd down conversion. And now set up 1st and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
Defenders as he stopped for a loss.
But when you play against me, you just like the ultimate, like, just
You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards.
RB God.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Around the end, it's Brock. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
And what a tremendous surge by the defense there on 3rd down in a goal line situation, getting penetration, getting the tackle for loss.
Yeah, because, I mean, what else was I supposed to do? What else was I supposed to do? You want to test out the new dive system? You want to miss the wide open? You want to run to the DT?
With a field goal attempt. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
And then you want to blame me for missing the fucking Bronco. Goddamn! Oh my God, bro.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Oh, now it's I missed. Oh, hell no. You missed a fucking touchdown 3 times in a row.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Hoover. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go. play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
Right, that's illegal grounding.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Oh,
From the
my
shadow of his
God.
goal post, he gets the punt away. We'll take a quick break.
That was needed in the end zone. You don't want me to start hearing that bitch out. And then when I started doing that, you go say, we got to put the ball on the ground.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
Anybody?
Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Don't matter. He's my best one, though.
To the air. It's Pavia.
So then you switched off of him?
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the
And then he's my fastest receiver. Like, don't move. I was just acknowledging that he's fast.
You need to win up front. Those guys
I was staring you down, and I thought you were about to make a move, and then he's the computer.
When I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Find space on the right.
He said, who should I be? I said, anybody.
Down at the 15.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money man. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And the offense breaks the tie.
Try to make something happen, man. I'm trying to make something happen.
How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wait, do I go?
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line.
Yeah, that's my because I'm looking at my schedule and I'm like, I think my manager changed me to 5 instead of 3. That's what I can see. I think he did that because it's about to start raining. He knows that.
On the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Setting up the screen. Fights off a defender. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. move the wide receiver. Looking to go up top in times running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Turning on the Jets. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
I mean, technically speaking, that was my man, but I picked up on the fucking motion route, and I had that clamp.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to take off. Got a first down. Turns it on in midfield. Lowers those pads. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Motherfucker better get the tapping check.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Pavia.
Go to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Yes, I can make that pass. Like, I wish you would have hurried up and did it. I would have more time. Why are you questioning me? I'm telling you as the quarterback. I know you're like, I'm just go. I got you. Now I'm probably going to miss it.
The defense going to stop the clock.
Exactly. Shouldn't have sold my 82 kicker.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team from the left hash. And this
oh yeah, I missed it.
Make that angle
okay.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half.
I could really return it to the receiver. If they kick it to the receiver, yep.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Ah!
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Alright, come on, let's see. I gotta put my other receiver back.
This drive from the 28-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy,
That's
especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45.
Yeah.
There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Texas. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They'll try to add another to their lead.
Great run, boy.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field.
And hey, they only got 7 points. I'm about to pitch it. I got that.
His own 10. Let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's a flea flicker. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's
Let's go. How did it fumble?
Defensive score.
And defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover.
Yeah, let's go. Fix that shit.
You take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds.
Oh no, that motherfucker was wide open on that back post route. It was wide open. That's why I couldn't see what happened in the backfield. I'm looking at him fly downfield.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll toss it to the left. Turning it on.
That's on me. That's because I tried to strip.
He's at the 30.
That's on
The
me.
10.
No.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, he was kind of moving too. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field.